Hi guys, and welcome back to another Total War video. This is Mecklenburg versus Prussia. I am playing as Prussia. Mecklenburg is one of the first provinces right next to the province of Berlin. As you can see, these are the Mecklenburg troops that ran away from my Prussians, I think it's pronounced, marching towards them, slowly and confident. These are my infantry units. The light infantry at the front. Heavy cavalry, horse, artillery. I don't really use artillery much in this battle. They do get one awesome kill. Here he sent out his general unit. It's if you look at the radar in the top right corner, he's very close to my army and very far away from his army. So I'm sending out my heavy cavalry to take care of his general. If not to kill him, well, at least to make him rout away from the battle, demoralizing all of his troops. And it's a beautiful sight, seeing this. Run. You use this camera by pressing N in-game, but it does make your frames per second drop significantly. But it looks better, I think. So his general is trying to run away, and the pathfinding for horses in cities is quite terrible sometimes. I keep telling them to attack and attack. They're like, yeah, we know, but we have to find out. Like, give me a fucking GPS. So yeah, they're running. I should have light cavalry because they're faster, but it's not as powerful. So. Bad editing, sorry. Yes, I'm too lazy to change that now. So they're fighting, and I kill several of his general units, and he's routing. And he is gone. Smack. Die, horsey. One stab, both the horse rider and the horse dies in one stab. It's quite a deadly sword. He's now sending out his heavy cavalry to try and deal with my heavy cavalry. You can see two of his general units running just by him. But my cavalry is retreating back to the main force. And he's trying to see if he can catch up before I reach my main force. But he doesn't. This is my main force. I'm using the camera by pressing N, and it does drop your FPS by 30% something. So now I've taken over the city. Hopefully I wanted him to go into the city and make an urban combat, but he didn't, so I had to go outside again. These are my light infantry units. They don't fire within ranks. High accuracy, and they're hard to hit. And then we have the grenadiers. Tall fighters and strong, and can use grenades. Very good at using at the flanks of the enemies. And now I put up my cannons and I'm shooting towards his army. Now take a look at what I'm hitting. Two horsemen goes bye-bye. And his army mainly consists of armed citizenry, and now he's trying to run his horses around to my flanks, but he's just within my shooting range, which, yeah, horses and gun bullets are not good friends, so his heavy cavalry is routing because of casualties. And again, he's trying to do a frontal assault against some of my units, but they stood still at the very center of the last second and was able to shoot back. So for you that are wondering what the main combat looks like, it's like this. You have two main infantry units up against each other, and they're basically firing volleys against each other. So this is his armed citizenry against my line infantry and musketeers. But mine have better experience, better trained, and overall much better. His men are basically peasants with rifles. You cannot train the armed citizenry. They are in the city per automatic. They're always there. The bigger the city and the more people like you, the more armed citizenry you will be having by default. But if you have a full stack army in the city, you will use the army instead of armed citizenry. The armed citizenry is just to fill out the gaps. And now his last group of heavy forces are trying to outflank my grenadiers. The grenadiers cannot form the box formation as my line infantry is doing right now. And the box formation is very good against cavalry, as you can see now. One volley and about half the forces died. And the second volley and the forces are routing. And then I'll send in my heavy cavalry to deal with his. I put my light infantry at the front of my army so they can deal with his army, basically just shooting down the ones trying to get into position. They also are in skirmish mode, so if any units they'll run back behind the front line. In the background you can see my heavy horses and they and on overview you can see his entire army is now routing, which means that I won the city of Mecklburg and the province. So wonder how many losses I had? 77 losses. Take care.